try and push forward like Misfits does. So that's generally why I would say you tend to see a lot of long series, because SMPR is so consistent. And that one's going to find its way into the top right-hand corner. Cash going to open it up.
A nice setup here. And Cash with the money placement here off the ceiling. Arju with that ball down to Cash. And got a bit of space in front of the box for a dribble. Matane and Cash now on the two-man defense. And Matane over the top of midfield. Cassio's not going to reach it. That'll be goal number 2. Matane puts it in.
They're going to catch Cassio out here. Surprising in the midfield. He's kind of floating towards that corner, and that hard skip out in the middle. He just doesn't realize that Chaussette is not behind him. Chaussette tries to sneak forward there and pick up.
Chased up onto the wall. Misfits controlling the midfield right now. Arju with a miss. Matane just takes the shot, bit high off the crossbar. Follow up from Cash, though. There was nobody on the backboard to break up this play.
It's always going to be a tough one when Matane gets to come through and beat Archie cleanly. Cassio has to rotate back, just goes one step too deep in the net. Even with Cash, where's T-Bait screaming in my ear, saying make the goal bigger.
Let's make it bigger. Here's Cassio over one. He's onto an empty backboard. Can he tap it across? Oh, okay. He actually pitches it onto Arju and into the goal there. 3-1.
To be honest, honestly, they deserved one. They've been putting such a good press here, and that's a wonderful shot from Cassio out of the corner. Pretty sure that was going to go roll.
Warshaw's can reach it from the corner. The demolition on the Cassio in enemy territory will strengthen the back line. We'll see if Archie can take advantage of the space. Onto the 2, onto the corner, and back in. A 1-goal game.
Archie has been going for it all game. He finally gets rewarded here. Solid double tap. He had to stretch to get that one. Everything in the tank to get above the
bump again. Cash. Archie takes the shot. Arju gets up in time. Cassio's in position, looking for the pass back down to Chaussette. Into the corner. Oh, but a one challenge from Cash sends it into the orange. Archie's got his work cut out for him here. Extends it to midfield, but his teammate's not quite able to reach it there. What a touch, but Misfits will take game 1.
Ooh, that was close.
Team's backboard defense kind of gets locked down, and then teams start looking for other ways to attempt it. This one should be in, as Chaussette misses off the backboard. He had no boost, but the follow-up there from Archie, and SMPR will get on the board.
It's okay. That one should have been a goal in the first place. Matane just caught the ball a little bit heavy. Cash was pushing forward, thinking they were about to go on offense, and, well, what can you say? You missed the...
150 left to go. Misfits yet to score in game 2. Wow. After a pretty solid game 1, but here again off the backboard, catches up for it and wins the dunk. There's the tie game.
Okay, why does this get through? Cassio's here in the midfield. He's got 17 boost, and he misses all of the pads on the way back. I was wondering why in the world he just let that bounce. Oh, nice flick. Oh my goodness, what a bump.
The defensive bump there, but the follow-up, Matane puts it in. 3-man pressure. Misfits take 2 games in a row. They improved to 5-0 in this, or 6-0 in this event, and believe this one achieves 12-0 in overtimes this season.
Wow. Well played, Misfits, throughout overtime, but man, I really did think SMPR.
Look what they are. They're smart people over there, but so far, I mean, SMPR has kept this one close. This is not, it's been a 1-goal game every time. Here's an overtime, but wow, Matane getting the scoring started early here in game 3.
You do just have to appreciate Matane understanding that Cash is going to commit to a challenge there, and just recognizing that it's not going to go hard off the backboard.
Really unlikely there. It's an easy play to commit to if Cash gets the touch. He does. They're able to take an early lead here. Misfits looking for game 3, looking for goal number 2. It'll go in. Arju on the infield pass.
Slipped through Chaussette here on the back line. He's having to rotate all the way back, and he actually does a pretty good job, but I'm trying to understand this deep cut out to the opposite end of the net there. Chaussette just wanted to be able to swing across there, and he'll make the save pending the kickoff, but a little bit of a hole dug early on, unless Archie can put this one in, and indeed, he's just going to squeeze over the top of the defense, and he will get him right back towards the road to success.
There's 2 defenders in front of him, but Archie holds the boost the entire time. He knows that boost trail. There's no gaps in it there. He committed. Cassio dives onto the wall. Cash hits the brakes so he can go for a round 2 here. Got a full tank of boost as well.
Oh, don't hit that, Archie.
And here comes Matane with space and in. 3-1 Misfits.
Bad touch from Archie here, to be quite honest. Rotating back, he can see Chaussette. I guess he just never saw his teammate. I did go to Archie's camera. He never saw his teammate back behind there. I think his name tag.
This is Rocket League here. Nice touches from Matane through 2 and now through the 3rd.
Big goal.
Can he find it by himself? Puts it on target and in Matane. 4-1 dominant performance.
Yeah, they're just trying to press here. They know they need to score. They don't feel like trying to have to push for 2 goals. They wanted to try and squeeze Misfits into their own half.
Man, so I agree with you. I think that this has been, it's felt like a pretty even match. It's just been a few moments of chess here and then a few mistakes as well from the defense from SMPR.
Yes, cue mistake here. Shawset, no boost. Difficult to time, especially when that ball takes the hard kick off the maybe within something. So game 3, 100% deserved win there for Misfits. Definitely playing the better game. Caught him out a couple times on the back foot. A few mistakes here and there. Going back to miscommunication between Archie and Cassio on the back post to let in another one. And you can't really say too much else. You know that SMPR's playing well, but they just don't have the challenges on their own half.
So
They're keeping this one up.
Respecting of the golden rule. These teams do know they have another game to play, at least one more.
Oh, they wanted to pay.
Look at the pinch. That was, oh, what a treat. That was fun.
You know, when you know they've all just stopped and they're just waiting for the ball to touch the ground. Yeah, give it a shot. See if it works. Great play.
Look at that. Man, we look at that like, oh, look at this wonderful exhibition. Give it 6 months. That's the meta. That's the leading
You saw
shot
a pinch
time.
yesterday in the grid. I believe it
A
was.
stalled, like, flat-footed defense to players, like, who almost double committed in here. The pressure just continued. Once they got on offense, they didn't stop. Misfits back on top.
That's just really nice shooting from Arju here. I mean, Cassio, you have to defend the middle of the net or the far side, right?
Well, he's paving the way onto the backboard. Cash is there, gets another bump, and Arju, just, you know, at this point, playing keep away is going to be good enough. Clock is expired. Just got to put it in the ground, and Misfits will take the sweep.
What a show from Misfits here. Had to work for it, obviously.